Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm just studying this. Read this. Just bear with me. Less Mondays, more coffee. That's an understatement. No one likes Mondays. Anyway, what's up, guys? The main man, the myth, the legend, your host with the most, Fears, is here. What is up? Hope you guys are having a good day. I apologize for my laundry. You know what? Give me 1 second. Alright, there we go. Much better. Much better. Anyway, what's up? How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. Uh, Big shout out to my friend Jeff. Hey, Jeff, I got my Florida t-shirt on. Be sure to check out Florida Toy Shows and Expos, man. Jeff puts on some of the greatest shows in the whole state of Florida. It is good stuff. It is good stuff. And, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Like, once you've gone to his shows, that's all you ever want to do. His shows keep getting more epic, more bigger. They're huge. Anyway, big shout out to my friend Jeff. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing great. All right, let me open up the chat. See how everyone's doing on this fine Monday. Can a Monday be fine though? My Monday's been all right. I'll be honest, I spent a lot of time sleeping. I did not wake up until 1:30 in the afternoon. I was so tired from work. Work was great. Work was fantastic. Just they asked me to come in a little early. Normally I start like at 3, 3:15, 3:30, depending on how busy we are. They're like, "Hey, Fierce, can you come in at 2?" I was like, all right. So I came in. So I was tired. And so when I got home, man, oh man, did I rest. Man, oh man, oh man, did I rest. Big shout out to everyone watching. We got 3 people watching. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. So besides being a tad bit tired, I've had a great Monday. I went to the library. I took back some movies that I watched. Guys, would you believe it? I've been so busy. I still have not got around to watching that documentary about. I started it, but I need to finish it. That Tampa beer documentary. I still need to watch that. Where is it? It's it's over there. Well, I'll show it to you guys later. But when I get around to it, I'm gonna watch the rest of it. J-Man says, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?" I'm doing all right, J-Man. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Well, today we're gonna talk about some Star Wars highlights. I talked a little bit about the convention yesterday, but I was like, you know what? Me and LC got talking, and I was like, I didn't get a chance to tell everyone about the highlights of the show. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the highlights. Then we're going to review. I just watched this 2 days ago. It is such a funny comedy. Kate and Leopold. It's funny, but it's like romantic comedy. It's got a little bit of drama in it. It's mostly funny. If you guys are dating anyone out there, this is the perfect movie to watch. So it's got everything. It's got humor. It's got a little bit of drama. It's a time travel movie. It's a comedy. It's got love and romance in it. It's a romantic comedy. I mean, it's got it all. So we're going to be reviewing this. And then I started watching this movie last night, and I fell asleep, and then I had to go off to work. So I watched the first half of this next movie last night, and then I just finished watching this an hour ago. I'm sorry, 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago. We're going to be reviewing American Sniper. It is such a good movie. Oh, man, if you guys have not seen this, you have to see it. It is such a good fucking movie, guys. So good. Oh, shit. J-Man says, wow. I'm just glad you and Mary are all right. Oh, wow. Shit. J-Man said, Fears, I was in a car accident on Saturday, but Mary and I are fine. No worries. We're going to get our vehicle fixed on Wednesday. Damn, J-Man. Damn. You know what? A car can be replaced. You guys cannot be replaced. So I'm so glad that you're all right. Yeah, a car is a car. But there's only one J-Man and there's only one Mary. So I'm glad that you guys are doing all right. Yo, what's up, Lord Visions? Visions. Look at this mug. I was telling everybody right when I started this stream. Mondays, you know, they're all right. Monday, they're just kind of like, nah. You know, they're just, you know, whatever. They're not a Saturday. They're not a Sunday. You know, I'll give an emotion. Before I show you this mug visions, I'll give an emotion for every single day of the week. Monday. Yeah, that's a Monday. Tuesday. All right, time to go to work. You know. Wednesday. All right. We're getting closer to the weekend. So then you see a little bit of a smile. So it's like just a little bit of a smile. Thursday. Oh, yeah. Woo! Oh, yeah. Almost the weekend. Right? Then Friday. Woo! One day until the weekend. And then some people start their weekend on Friday night, like Fears does. So the party's kind of like already started on Friday night. LC does the same thing. He lights up that blizzy, he lights up that boot on Friday night. Yo, 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 yo! So that's the emotion for Friday. Saturday, it's, oh yeah, party in the house, it's fucking Saturday. It's Saturday. And then Sunday, it's half happy, and then half, nah, because you know that Monday's right around the corner. So those are all the emotions for the entire week. But Visions, check this out. I had to bust out this mug today. Less Mondays, more coffee. Coffee first. There it is. I need my coffee. You guys know me. I need my coffee. I love my coffee. Without my coffee, I'm a little grumpy. Not too grumpy, but a little grumpy. And without El Napos and Sleepo, I'm the worst. I go from happy-go-lucky Fears to creature from the Black Lagoon. I want to cut someone's head off. So yeah. Yo, 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 what's up, mercenary? I mean, not mercenary, man. What's up, heroes? Good to see you. So today we're going to be reviewing Bada Bing, Bada Boom. I started watching this last night, fell asleep, so I watched about half of it last night. Had to mosey on off to work. Then I finished watching it 2 hours ago. And then, LC, since you're married, I mean, I love this comedy either way, because I'm a big Hugh Jackman. He's a great actor. Oh my God. And Bradley Cooper, he's a real man's man actor, but even if I wasn't in a romantic relationship, which I'm not right now, but if I was, it would be a good movie to watch. But even if you're not in a romantic relationship, you'll still like this movie because it's hilarious. But I think you and the wife would like Kate and Leopold. It's got everything. It's a time travel movie. It's got romance in it. It's got comedy. It's a romantic comedy. It's got a little bit of drama in it. You know, not too much, but a little bit. Half of it is it's a historical movie, you know, because it takes place in like the 1800s of like 1800 New York. And then it's like 2011 New York. So there it is. Hero says, sounds like Fears is a party animal. I can be a party animal at times. Listen, heroes. You've only met one side of Fears. I've calmed down a lot. When I was young, you guys have heard the stories. You're calling this movie whack? Listen, man, don't bump it until you try it. It's a good romantic comedy, and it's funny as hell. But anyway, what I was saying, I've calmed down a lot. Visions has heard the stories. J-Man has heard the stories. Me, my buddy Eric, my buddy Tom, my buddy Trent. Trent's almost the worst because he's the antagonizer. Hey, Fears, you know what we should do? Hey, Fears, did you dare me to do this? And I'm like, yeah, you won't do that, Trent. He's like, oh, the hell I won't, Fears. I'm fucking going over there. I'm fucking doing it. And then I'll look over at Eric, and I'm like, oh, shit, he's fucking doing it. And then Eric looks at me and goes, Fears, would you expect anything less? Not really. But sometimes Trent surprises me. I'll be like, oh, shit. But see, Trent's calmed down a lot, too. Now he's got 2 kids, and he's got a wife. But every once in a while, Trent Visions, he surprises me. He'd be like, look, Fierce, just because I'm a dad and just because I have kids now, he goes, oh, I'm still the crazy, wild maniac that you and Eric love and know. And I was like, I know, buddy. I'm like, I know you're still nuts and you're still fucking hilarious. He goes, Fierce, I licked a piece of candy across the floor just to make you guys laugh. And I'm like, that you did, my friend. And I fucking lost my mind and I was on the floor rolling and I was fucking losing my mind. It was hilarious. He licked that candy from one end of the gym to the next. The teacher came out and said, Trent, what the hell are you doing? And he's like, I'm trying to make my friends laugh. And, oh, it was over. It was over. It was pretty hilarious. It was hilarious. Anyway, shout out to Visions. Shout out to J-Man. Heroes and Visions. I know you guys just got here, but J-Man, shoot some prayers J-Man's ways. J-Man came in and said on Saturday, so last Saturday, he got into a car wreck, and he says, Mary and I are fine, no worries, but we're getting our vehicle fixed on this Wednesday. So, thank God, J-Man, you and Mary are all right. I'm glad you're all right. But man, dude, that sucks. Anytime you get into an accident, it sucks. It sucks. So, I'm just glad you guys are all right. You know, I mean, because that fucking sucks. What did I always say, J-Man? You can replace a car. A car can get fixed. You can't replace J-Man and Mary. So, thank God you're all right. So, yeah. So, where's that Fears at? I want to get shorties with that Fears. I'm ready. I'm ready, heroes. I'm ready, buddy. I'm ready. Listen, I just get busy sometimes. We all get busy. You got a busy schedule. I got a busy schedule. But, man, I'm ready to come out. I want to get a shorty. And you know what, heroes? I was thinking about what you said the other night on the... So pray for the car. No, not pray for the car. Pray for them. Pray for J-Man and Mary. Heroes, on the real, I got 2 things to say, and then I'll never bring it up again. I'm so sorry about all the drama in the Discord. Listen, Fears tries not to get mad. It just really gets old with those idiots. Fears, you're horrible. You're terrible. Oh, yeah, Visions. And then you're ready to laugh? Fucking No Face was saying, like, yeah, you know, Visions really isn't your friend, Fears. Like, you've never met him. He's a fake friend. And I was like, oh, man, this guy's really pissing me off. But you know what, Visions? He is half right. He's half right that I've never met you. But I stood up for you. I was like, I said, just because I haven't met Visions doesn't mean I don't consider Visions a friend. I'm like, I consider a Visions a friend. I'm like, Visions has been nothing but nice, loyal. He's you know, you've given me a bunch of free stuff, which I appreciate. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it. And you've given me advice over the years. You've watched a bunch of stuff. So I don't care what No Face says. I consider you a friend, and I guarantee you consider me a friend. And then he was all like, you'll never meet Visions. He goes, Fears, I have a better chance at meeting Visions than you ever will. I'm like, how is that? He said, well, I know Visions' real name. I'm like, yeah, you're a fucking goddamn liar. You don't know Visions' real name. Visions doesn't give out his real name online. So, I just want to ask Visions a question. Visions, is it true or not? Does No Face know your real name? If he does, then there it is. But I bet you he was just bullshitting me. Because Heroes doesn't know your real name. I don't know your real name. The dude doesn't know your real name. Almost no one. Maybe Pixel knows your real name. Maybe, because you guys hang out a lot. You know, because I hang out with Pixel a lot. I know Pixel's real name. But... oh yeah, he was off on a conniption fit. That really pissed me off. So I laced into to No Face, but I never mean to, man. So heroes, I'm really sorry. I hate that fucking drama. I hate it. But you know how they are. They'll never change. They'll never change. and I'm just fueling the fire. I don't mean to fuel the fire, but some things, like when they question my morals and they question my values, because I was brought up right. My mom and dad taught me values and morals, and I'm a good dude, and I always put, like, faith and Christ and friends and family first, way before me. I put all that shit first. I would rather help out my friends and my family first, then worry about my own shit later. So I'm always the last one on the totem pole, you know? So that's why I was like, hey, heroes, if you want me to help you move, you know, even though he had it covered, you know, heroes, I offered. So I always put faith, Christ, God, family, friends first, and then I worry about my shit because I'm not selfish. I'm like, well, they need my help more, and then whenever I help all of my friends and my family and take care of all my stuff at church and work and all that stuff, then I'll take care of my own shit, you know? I said it a few times here and there over the years. Okay, so, all right, so, well, he was a liar on some things, Visions, but maybe he wasn't a liar in that aspect. Maybe he does know your real name. So, yeah. I don't know your real name. Let me just put it this way. Most people in the community don't know your name. But if he's heard it a few times, then there it is. Maybe he's not a liar about that. But he was a liar about all the other stuff. He's like, Fears, he's a fake friend. I'm like, no, he's not. I'm like, if Visions was a fake friend, then why are we going to hang out next year? You'll never hang out with him. I'm like, it's pretty easy to hang out with Visions. Hey, Visions, can I come and hang out? Sure, Fears. Great. I'm going to hop on a plane. I'll see you there, buddy. That's all it's going to take. So I don't know where he was going with that, Visions, but that really pissed me off. So, heroes, I just wanted to say I'm really sorry. I don't mean to disrespect your Discord. They always start it, and I feel then they blame it on me, and then they're sweet little angels. They never do anything wrong. They're always right. I'm always wrong. Everybody else in the Discord is always wrong, and they always do this flip-flop shit. Oh, Fears. Oh, man, I can't believe you said that. I'm a sweet angel. I would never say that. And I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. You're the one that started it. But I've been trying to do what you said, Visions, the dude said. He goes, Fears, you're just fueling the fire. And then the dude said it right. I can't remember exactly what the dude said, but he goes, yeah, Fears, granted, they started it. He goes, but you always, like, not just dump fire on fire. He goes, you dump a whole shitload of gasoline on it, and it turns into a big spectacle. And I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. But they just drive me nuts sometimes. Where I'm like, who's to say that Visions isn't my friend? I'm like, he's my friend. I consider him a friend. He considers me a friend. Doesn't matter that we haven't met. And hey, guess what, No Face? The key word is yet. So, I guarantee me and Visions have been making plans. We're gonna go shooting. I'm gonna beat your ass in. I'm gonna beat your ass, buddy, in miniature golf. Listen, I don't care that you have a degree in golf. It's happening. Fears is gonna. I'm gonna sink that fucking hole in one like no other. Yeah, buddy. No, I'm just joking. I better not talk shit about Visions, because all of a sudden he'll knock a hole in one in, and then all of a sudden he'll turn around and go, "Hey, Fears, guess what? Yeah, like, you want to talk some more shit, Fears? Oh, check out that hole in one, buddy." So, but Visions, I cannot wait to see your skills, buddy, on the course. That's right. But I can't wait to go shooting. The only thing that's going to suck, Visions, is I so wanted to make the Matt Man target, but you know how he is. Matt Man is a crybaby little fucking, pedo bitch. And the minute we put his image and we shoot it, he'll be like, oh, I'm going to take Fears' vlog down. And I'm like, well, I don't want that fucking asshole taking the epic Lord Visions vlog down. So we'll have to get creative, and we'll come up with another target. Like I said, if they got any zombie targets, I'm all over the zombie targets. Or whenever me and my dad went shooting, my dad was like, oh, hey, John, they got zombies. And I was like, hey, Dad, what are you going to go with? And he's like, they got some cool, like, they had, like, a terrorist, like, with an AK-47. My dad's like, I'm going to go for that one. And I was like, right on. So me and my brother were shooting zombies while my dad was shooting a terrorist scum fucko. That's right. Anyway, but yeah, heroes, I just wanted to apologize. I do my best to keep my cool, but I'm telling you, they know what buttons to push, man, and it sucks. It sucks. I hate it, and I hate it, and I hate it, and I hate it. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But I do my best not to let them get under my skin. But it's like an art form for them. But yeah. But anyway, I hope everyone's having a good day. Besides the fucking drama in the Discord, like always, everything's been going good today. When I did get up, I was so tired, man. Oh Lord, Heroes Visions. We had like, I love how I like my bosses, but sometimes they like, what's the word? I'm trying to think of. They don't lead us into failure, but my boss will come in. My boss will come in and be like, "Hey guys, we don't have much, like 40,000. Let's knock it out." I'm like, anything 40,000 and up, it's gonna be a shit show at work. I'm like, anything, the more the number goes up, that means we have shitloads of boxes. And I'm not getting out of there till like 9 or 10 or whatever. So last night was kind of like on that borderline of, like, we don't have too less, but we don't have too little. So, like, I'll give you an example of an easy day. An easy day is when we come in and say, "Hey guys, like the manager will be like, I don't really, like, if they say we don't really know, that means they haven't added up the number yet. Like their boss haven't gave them the number. But then, like, when we start, then they're like, "Hey guys, I finally found out the number. We started at 29,000, but probably by the end of the day, we're going to have 33,000. That's the most easiest day ever. I can knock that out lickety split. But when we always have a team meeting right before we get going. So last night they're like, "Hey guys," they're like, "we just wanted to let you know, like, we have the number." They said it's a tiny bit high, but it's not, unbeatable. They said you guys are just gonna have to move real quick. And I'm waiting there, and I'm like, what's the number? I'm like, please don't be 49,000. Please don't be 48,000. Something crazy like that. So she's like, "It's 39,000. I was like, okay. I'm like, that's a little heavy, but it's not too heavy. I'm like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So yeah. So it was a pretty good day. It was a busy day. And then, so then they had me come in an hour early. But I was like, well, I want to make some money. So I'm like, a penny saved is a penny earned. I was asleep. They called me, "Hey, Fears." And I'm like, "Hello?" And, and then they're like, "Oh, did we wake you?" And I was like, "Yeah, a little bit." But I'm like, "What's up?" I'm like, "No worries." And then they're like, "Oh, hey, like, do you mind coming in an hour early?" I was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I don't mind." But in my mind, I'm like, "No, I kind of want to go back to sleep." But I was like, "Fears, you can make some extra money." So what I really said was, "Yeah, sure." I said, "Let me just jump in the shower real quick." And I said, "I'll be there." So I started at 2 last night. That's why I slept in today until 1:30. So, yeah. Yep. So, yeah. So I got a lot done after I woke up. But when I woke up, I could tell it was kind of late in the afternoon. I woke up. I looked over the clock. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, it's almost 2 o'clock. I'm like, damn. I'm like, Fears, you slept in and then some. So I had kind of like a brunch real quick. I made myself a sandwich, and then this is my second coffee. I made some coffee, drank it all, and then I had to go to the post office, had to go to the grocery store, and then, I got the Fears Mobile washed because I have to start parking somewhere else because sometimes if all the parking spaces are taken, there's a tree, and I usually park under the tree. Fucking bird crapped on it again. I was like, all right, well, that's another $5. Now I have to get the Fears Mobile washed. Because I take care of the Fears Mobile. I love the Fears Mobile. Me and the Fears Mobile's been on many adventures. So he takes care of me, I take care of him. So I went and got it washed. Came back. Thank God there was a spot finally open. I parked it not under the tree because I'm like, well, I just washed it. I don't want another bird crapping on my car. Came back. Did some stuff around the house, and now the stream. So all in all, it was a busy day, but a pretty good day. But Mondays, like I said at the start of this stream, Mondays are kind of like, nah, they're good, but they're like, I kind of wish it was Saturday. But yeah. All right, let me scroll up. I'm missing comments here. Let's see here. Let's see. Where did I leave off? I'm sorry. You know how I get behind sometimes. You do know that No Face is in the Discord. I know he's in the Discord. But again, heroes, I just wanted to apologize to you. Thing is I'm not afraid of him. I'm not afraid of any of those idiots in there. Not one of them. Not one of them. But since we're friends, I just wanted to apologize to you. I know I get a little heated sometimes, but I never mean to. I'm poorly made. I wish I was made better. I really have been trying to, what's the word? Not lose my cool online. Thank God. I think I've mastered it. Well, never say never, Fears. I've mastered it so far not to get blown up on camera, because it's been a long time since I've been like, you fucks, on camera, because that used to happen a long time before I met you, heroes. If I start to get agitated, I'm like, all right, guys, well, I'm going to go. And then I quickly end the stream before, World War 19 ensues, DEFCON, 2, So, thank God, because I had to go through Heroes. I went back, and as many as I could possibly find, I went back on both channels. I exploded both on both channels, and I searched through, and all of the, I'm sure those idiots have got them saved somewhere, but at least they're off on mine. I went through and I was like, all right, did I explode in this stream? And I didn't watch, I just kind of skimmed through, and every one of them where I exploded, I deleted off my channel, because it was embarrassing. 2, I was like, Fears, you probably shouldn't have done that. 3, I'm like, well, now that stream is ruined because I blew up. And then 4, I was like, well, I don't want it on my channel, so I'm going to take it down. So, yeah. It's all good. Just don't respect my Discord and call people out of their names. Do it on your channel. That's all I'm saying. Listen, I'll do my very best. They annoy me a lot, and it sucks. I wish they wouldn't, and then they pretend that they don't, but they really do, Just some shit that they say really irks me. Like, hey, Fears, you have fake friends. Visions is a real person. He's not a fake person. Visions, I consider a real friend. The only thing that's stopping us is I've never met him. But next year, we're going to rectify that. Right, Visions? So, I don't know what No Face was on about. He was just like, I came in, I said hello to everybody, and then he just started some shit. Fears, he's not really your friend. And I'm like, well, I beg to differ. I'm like, you're entitled to your opinion, but I consider Visions he's a nice person. He is a real friend. He's a real human being that has problems, just like I'm a real human being that has problems. I consider him a friend. So I'm like, I don't know where you're going with this, but I'm like Heroes was the same thing. Heroes, I met at a convention, didn't know him, but we were on camera, we were, filming, and it turned into a real person, and it turned into a real friendship. So it's all good, But I'll do my best, Heroes. The only issue is you start cursing, and no one, yeah, but see, even though they're not cursing at me, they're saying other horrible things, which gets me going. But I will really try not to curse at them. Hey, Resi, how you doing? She says, hey, Fears, how are you? I'm doing all right. For a Monday, I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. Let's see here. Hero says, hey, Resi, what's good? Vision says, speaking of that, they're passing a law here banning sales on certain guns like the AK-47, so I'm buying one before it goes into effect. Oh, yeah? I didn't know you could own one of those, Visions. Well, that's probably why they're passing that law, I don't know much about gun laws and stuff, Vision, because, again, I've only shot a few guns, some with my dad, and then some in Boy Scouts. I don't own a gun, because I'm not much of a hunter. I'm kind of like Visions. Visions is not a hunter. He just likes to go, target shooting. That's what me and my dad did. But it was always fun, though, I was talking to my mom the other day. I said, Mom, I would give anything to have 5 more minutes with Dad. Because I had to talk to my mom on the phone the other day. I always said, Mom, if you're having a bad day, you call me. And she called me the other day, and I felt so bad. I mean, I'm starting to get a little teary-eyed just thinking about it, Because whenever my mom is upset and my mom's crying on the phone, it's devastating, Visions. It's devastating. She's on the phone, crying her eyes out. She's like, I'm having a bad day. And I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, the same old. She goes, I just miss your dad. I'm like, I know. I'm like, Mom, trust me. I'm like, it's tough. I'm like, it's only been, 7 or 8 months? I said, it's still fresh. It's still in the air. I said, I get it. And she's like, when you come home, she's like, are you going to go visit your dad? I said, of course. I said, and she goes, do you mind if I go with you? I said, we can go as many times as you want. I said, I'm going to go one by myself, because I got some stuff to say to Dad by myself. But I said another day if you want to come with me. Plus, I want to film some scenes with my dad, for the tribute video. That's why I'm waiting for my dad's tribute video, because I want to get some shots of the graveyard, and I want to get some shots of my dad's grave and like really do it justice, because that's what my dad deserves. But I'm telling you, my mom was crying, sobbing. I'm just like, oh God, it was hard because I was on the phone for like an hour. I mean, not the entire time, Visions and everybody else, but I'd say for a good 25 minutes of that, she was sobbing. But the rest of it, we were talking about, good stuff. But I was trying to be the best good son I could be. And I was like, Mom, look, we're going to get through this. I'm like, just because Dad's gone doesn't mean he doesn't love you. I'm like, Dad loves me. Dad loves my brother. Dad still loves you. I said, he's here in spirit. I said, it's hard. I said, go ahead and cry, Mom. I said, I've cried half a dozen times alone in this apartment about Dad. I said, I get it. So that was kind of unpleasant. That was a day or two ago. So yeah. Hero says, good job on that gaming stream. What, on your gaming stream, Heroes? I mean, you do pretty good. You do pretty good on your gaming streams. I haven't seen one in a little while, buddy. Well, obviously because you've been packing up your house, but I can't wait for the next gaming stream. Buddy. But yeah. But Visions, that's kind of interesting. I didn't know that you could own an AK-47. I mean, I thought they were like, well, that's like I said, that's probably why they're making that law. I thought they were illegal. I know the military uses them, right? Something like that. I can't remember. Again, I don't know much about guns. So yeah. Hero says, yeah, it was fun. Yeah, they've gotten popular again the last few years. Oh, have they? Right on. I didn't know I'm being honest, Visions. I didn't know you could own one, though. That's pretty cool. Because I haven't shot many guns. I've shot 2 types of bow and arrows. I know that doesn't count because it's a bow and arrow, but I'm just telling you guys what I've shot. In Boy Scouts, I shot 1 bow and arrow and then a crossbow or some different type of a bow and arrow. 2 types of shotguns, a handgun, 2 types of rifles. Then when me and my dad and my brother and my uncle went shooting a couple times, I shot a 9mm, I shot a Magnum. What else? I think that's it. I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that's it. So again, I've only shot a handful of guns, so yeah. Alright, let me scroll down. Oh, Richie's here. He says, hey, Visions, hey, Fears, what's up? Hey, Richie, what's up? Is this the real Richie, though? I always have to check, because you never know. Let's see here. Oh, it's the real Richie. Richie, have you done any new videos? I haven't checked him out in a while. Hang on, let's see here. The last video I watched. Oh, okay, a lot of Pop-Tart reviews. I didn't know there was that many versions of Pop-Tarts. All right, Richie, I'm 2 videos behind. The last one I watched was, which one did I watch? Let's see. I watched the fucking Pepsi review, the Nitro, the Little Debbie snack cake, the drinking Pepsi in the shower, which was fucking hilarious. Richie, listen, man, we're friends. You got to scrub the back of that shower a little bit better, buddy. I'm just saying. The mildew on it, whew, just listen. Cleaning products. Spray, wipe. Fears, I've got OCD, so that would that irks me, So I try to keep my bathroom as clean as possible. I try to keep my house as clean as possible. I know everyone's got lives, but Richie, please, scrub down that shower, buddy. I think the last one I saw, though, was, which one did I watch? Oh, the Dr. Pepper Strawberries and Cream. That's the last one I watched, buddy, so... The next ones I need to watch is Apple Jacks. That actually sounds pretty good. Apple Jacks Pop-Tarts. That sounds good. Nice. And then the Frosted Banana Bread Pop-Tart. That's a weird combination. Frosted Banana Nut Bread Pop-Tart. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, good to know. All right. So I'm only 2 videos behind, buddy. 2 videos behind. But good to see you, Richie. Larry says, hello, Fears. Man, it was fun joking around today in the Discord. I know Larry Tate is no face, right? Listen, man, you really pissed me off. You really pissed me off. Don't say that I have fake friends. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it right there. Because no one that I say is a friend is fake. If I say you're my friend and if I say I'm your friend, I mean it. And I take that personally. So yeah. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Vision says fully auto is illegal, but that's with any model. Okay. Well, Visions, when we hang out, you have to show me because, again, I think I know what fully auto means. Again, I'm kind of like ignorant when it comes to like guns because I've never owned one. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's telemarketers. Watch this. Leave me alone. I'm doing a stream. There it is. It's fucking telemarketers. I'm like, leave me alone. I'm hanging out with the Fierce fans. Let's see. Well, we already know doing what I do. There's a little shorty in here. You know what I'm saying. Oh, I know what you're saying. Let's see. Yo! What's up, DVD Blu-ray guy? I'm just saying the combination is weird. I've had banana nut bread. I actually love banana nut bread. The last time my church had like a little get-together, like a little party, which would be Easter. After the Easter egg hunt, we had a big... before the Easter egg hunt, so we did the church service, then we had a meal, and someone brought banana nut bread there, and it's in the vlog, and it was really good. So I had some of that. And I brought some Rice Krispie like squares, like the marshmallow squares, so they were good. So what's up, DVD Blu-ray guy? Oh, well, that's good, Richie. So Richie said he's getting a new tub. He says you're not going to be seeing that tub anymore. That tub was junk. It was just rotted out. Yeah, get a new one, man. That's good, buddy. Get a new one. And I said that as a friend. You never know, Richie. Like, all that mildew, all that that's just bacteria. And then you're taking a shower, and then all that bacteria, could get on your body. It's just not good, buddy. I was just saying it as a friend. I wasn't trying to be a troll. I swear to God I wasn't. You know me, Richie. I'm the farthest from a troll. I hate all that drama. 5th grade bullshit. I'm going to tell on you, Fears. Hey, Fears, you're an idiot. I hate all that crap. Oh, they drive me nuts, Richie. Richie, you get what I'm saying. They do it to you, too. Oh, it's just fucking horrible. Gotta love the internet. Gotta love the internet, buddy. Oh, man. But, the dude's right. The dude said, I can't understand why someone would get mad over just comments from strangers that you never meet. It's not that. It's what they say. Like, if it was just like, you're an idiot, you're stupid, I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever, that's your opinion. But they make it so personal. Anything they make about my friends or my family or my dad really is going to hurt me because my dad meant a lot to me, and he still means a lot to me. So they know what buttons to push, and they do it so well. I'll give them that. They do it so well. It's like an art form for them. I wish they would just shut the fuck up and leave me alone. But they never will. So I've just accepted it, So... Richie, I would say the same thing. It's just, they're just so fucking stupid. They just love to start shit. So it is what it is. So yeah. Anyway. Well, Visions, and when I do come, I can't wait to check out your whole gun collection, buddy. I forgot how many you have. I know you've told me you have at least 4, right? Because you said you've got, hopefully I get this right. It's been a while since we've talked guns, Visions. You said you've got a Magnum, right? And you've got a 9mm. I shouldn't assume, I shouldn't guess. Visions, how many do you have and what you have? I should just say that. Anyway, while I'm waiting for Vision's answer, the topics for today are, thank you for all the likes. So far I've gotten 5 likes on the stream. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. I really do. So again, we're going to review, again, this movie's kind of for everybody. Yo! Oh my God! Heroes just said, yo, I just hit 5K. Hang on. Let me look. Hang on. I believe you, buddy, but I want to go to your channel and see it for myself. Hang on. Oh my God. I have to see this with my own eyes. Heroes just hit 5,000. All right, so hang on. Heroes and villains. I believe you, buddy, but I want to see it with my own eyes. Oh my God, there it is. Oh shit, 5,000K. God damn, that's awesome, man. Sorry, I didn't mean to take the Lord's name in vain. I'm just excited. Dude, that's pretty fucking awesome. Well, hey, big shout out to my buddy, my pal, Heroes and Villains Collectibles. You know he's got a Twitter, an Instagram, a TikTok, a Twitch. Wait, I don't know if he's got a Twitch yet, but he's probably on the way to get a Twitch. He's got it all. But his main social media source is Heroes and Villains Collectibles on YouTube and Discord. Be sure to check him out. And give him a like, give him a sub. He is up to 5K. Dude, you're 5,000 away from 10,000, man. I guarantee you, in about either a month or 2 months, you'll probably be at 10K. Because I told Heroes off camera and I told him on camera, one or two things is going to happen. Either you're going to you're either going to hit 10K in a month or 2 months, or you're going to hit 10K by the end of this year. It probably won't even take till the end of the year. So there it is. That's awesome, buddy. Nice. I'm liking it. I am liking it. That's so awesome, dude. Well, oh, I forgot to tell you. My channels, they're growing. I wish they would grow as fast as LC's, but they are growing. At the Star Wars convention, I got, let's see how many new subs. That lady subbed with both her channels, so that's 1, 2. Then that guy, and then his 22-year-old son. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Jeff's friend. So I got about 8 new subs at the convention. So we're getting there. We're getting there. We're slowly but surely getting there. So yeah. Let's see. Hero says, thanks to all in the chat. I love you guys. Thanks, my friend, for the love. Heroes, the better question is why wouldn't I give you love? We're homies. We're brothers. We're pals, man. You know, I love you, dude. Thanks for all the content you've given me. Thanks a lot for whenever we come over. I get to be. I've been on your. I've been on your channel a half a dozen times. You've been on my channel a half a dozen times. So I am proud of you, buddy. But yeah, Fear's got around 8 or 9 new subs, so not too bad. Usually at the conventions is where I get a lot of my subs, or every once in a while I'm out and about doing my errands. If someone sees me vlogging, they'll be like, "Oh hey, like oh you're a vlogger. Like what's your channel about?" Then I'll tell them. Then I'll either convince them to subscribe, or they'll be like, "Oh hey, here's my phone. I'll give you a sub," and I'm like, "Oh sweet man." But and I've gotten some subs from my TikTok, because anytime I make a TikTok video, at the end of it, not every time, but almost every time, I'll be talking, and I'll be like, "Hey, all right, guys, well, I'm taking off. Be sure to, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on TikTok, FearsMan26. Also, if you get time, go to YouTube. Hit me up on FearsMan26 and Fears Vlogs. I'll say some shit like that. So, slowly but surely, we're getting some more traction. So, yeah. I forgot how many I got on TikTok. Last time I looked at, it's not 9,000 yet, but we're getting there. It's 8,255. So we're making some we're making some headroom here. We're making some headroom. Well, that's pretty cool, buddy. Buddy, I would have you on the show today, but I just felt like doing an alone show today because I'm trying to, manage my my view time, not view time, the what is it? The fucking stream time. So yeah, I could get more stream time, but Fears, I'm not gonna pay for that shit. I'd rather just do it on the cheap, on the free. Yo, D-Man, what's up? How you been, buddy? Good to see you. D-Man, listen, I hate to keep annoying you about this, but I have to ask for the 1 millionth time. D-Man, where the fuck are the squirrel videos? You would, like, pump them out, so quick. Where are they, man? Oh, man, D-Man's squirrel videos are legendary. There's like a little like fucking squirrel up in like D-Man's tree. I'm assuming this tree is in your backyard, like of your house, like in the backyard, and like the squirrel would just be doing his thing, like chewing on a fucking like nut or whatever food D-Man gave him, and then D-Man provided the voice for the squirrel. He's like, "Hello, John Fears. How are you doing, John Fears?" So he called the squirrel John Fears, and I fucking would lose my goddamn mind. And he'd be like, "Are you enjoying that acorn, John Fears? You're nibbling on that acorn. It must be good." And I would fucking lose my mind, buddy. Bring back... Oh, it's in the front yard. Okay, got it. D-Man just said it's in the front yard. Well, I was close. I'm begging you, man. D-Man, I love all your other videos. Like, D-Man is a gardener, and he's got a bunch of gardening videos on his channel, like where he's, you grow peppers and tomatoes and carrots and shit like that. That's cool. And then you've got those videos of you going to that log cabin out in the boonies or some shit. That log cabin video was pretty cool, buddy. I don't know where you were in the States. Or in America, but that log cabin video was pretty fucking sweet, man. But and it was like a fucking like old school like fucking like huge ass log cabin. But bring back the squirrel videos, buddy. That's all I ask. That's all I ask, buddy. Here, Hero said when I woke up, I was at 4,572. So, but here's the thing: when did you wake up though? Like, so I'm guessing you woke up at around 8 or 9. So from 8 or 9 in the morning till 6:31 tonight. That's how many subs he's gained, and then he hit 5,000. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I know you mostly grow hot peppers, D-Man, but I saw some other stuff in your garden. Like I saw some red tomatoes, and then didn't you grew some pumpkins around Halloween? You've got his garden, guys, is huge. And me and D-Man like had a private conversation. D-Man, I don't remember when we had this conversation, but remember I contacted you on Twitter, and I was like, "Hey, man, I'm just curious, like, that's cool that you're a gardener, but I'm like, what do you grow in your garden?" And you were like, "Oh, Fears, I grow a little bit of this, I grow a little bit of that, but mostly peppers." And I said, "Is there anything else?" He goes, "Yeah," he goes, I do tomatoes, and I do celery. Not celery, he goes, "I do tomatoes and carrots and other things," and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." So yeah, but yeah, D-Man says, "But I grow a bit of everything." Dude, fresh vegetables. Well, I'm picky. I'm a picky eater, so some vegetables, freshly grown, I like. Other ones, like, I'll give you an example. I cannot stand cooked carrots. Because they're so mushy, but I can eat a raw carrot. I love the crunchiness of a raw carrot. I could just sit there and eat, like, raw celery and carrots. Love it. But whenever celery and carrots are cooked, they're gross to me. They're too mushy, and I'm just like, nah. I'm like, fuck that. I'm good. Like, my mom used to put cooked carrots in her homemade chicken noodle soup, and I'm like, "Mom, I'm gonna take a pass." So my mom will be like, "All right, well, I'll just give you a bowl of just chicken and the noodles just separate. I won't put any like cooked carrots in." I was like, "Oh, I appreciate it, Mom. Thanks." But yeah, cooked carrots, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. But raw carrots, I can eat them all day long. Same thing with cabbage. Cooked cabbage, gross, disgusting. I could sit there all day and eat raw cabbage, raw spinach, all that stuff. I just can't do it cooked. It's too mushy. It's just it tastes different. It's just gross. Hero says big party coming up for 10K. Well, we were talking about that. We were talking about that last night. Heroes. I'm down. Like, how I was saying, most YouTubers, most content creators do something big for those big mile markers. Whatever you want to film, I'm down, man. I just want to be in the video with you, and I want to help out. So, Whatever you want to do, if you want to do a big ass like 10K party at your house, I'm down, man. Let me knows. Let me knows. Yep. But check out Heroes and Villains Collectibles. I just hope one day mine gets some big traction like that. Again, I'm trying to take all my friends' online advice and my friends' offline advice. I've been trying to pump out the content faster. I've been trying to do like 1 or 2 or 3 streams a week, so while I'm editing videos, you guys get some like live streams in between. So yeah. Jeff, when I was at the Star Wars convention, he was like, Fierce, I loved he goes, I watched your other stream the other day. He goes, I love your concept of you breaking up the footage. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, well, like you said, he goes, you're going to do a vlog of the Tampa extravaganza one. He goes, then you're just going to make a video of the Tampa, Florida extravaganza, like the wrestling part of it. I said, I'm doing that for 2 reasons. I said, 1, I want to break it up and just make another video. You know? I said, 2, my buddy Pixel asked me to try and get some shout-outs from the wrestlers. And Pixel, I'll be honest, I got lots of shout-outs, but I didn't get every wrestler to give you a shout-out, but I got a lot of them. So, yeah. But like I said, I'm not jealous of Heroes. I am proud. You know, I'm proud of him. I really am. That's fucking awesome, man. It's fucking awesome. All right. Let's see. Time to start I think that's all the updates. Is there anything else going on? Oh! Again, Sam texted me the other day and said, Fierce, you've already told the fans, but let them know again, I'm really sorry. I said, Sam, it's fine, man. You're good. I said, if you're sick, you're sick. I said, I get it. Your sister got sick. You had to take care of her because that's your family. Family's the most important thing, so take care of your fucking sister. I'm like, we can hang out whenever, man. I'm like, I don't care. And he was like, all right, cool. So in 2 weeks, we're going to do something well, Sam's done it before, but I've never done before. He goes, Fears, do you mind if we do something different than mini golf? He goes, I love mini golf. He goes, I know how much you love mini golf. I said, buddy, I love golf. I said, golf is one of my favorite things to relax. And he goes, well, Fears, let's do something else. He goes, give the fans another video. And I was like, all right, fair enough. Plus, I was getting a little burnt out on golf. He goes, we'll come back to it. He goes, we'll do another golf thing, but we're going to be going axe throwing. I cannot wait. I'm just going to picture that fucking target as fucking Joey's head and fucking Quentin's head, and I'm going to fucking destroy that board with that fucking axe. I'll be able to get some stress out. It's a good stress breaker. Oh, I can't wait for that vlog. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. And then we're going to be golfing. And then he said, well, Fears, there's a restaurant in there too. And I said, listen, I said, you know me, I'm a foodie. I said, so I'm down. So food, bowling, axe throwing. It's going to be a good vlog. Plus, I've missed Sam. Pixel told me the other day, he goes, Fears, we all miss Sam. But I get it. He's going through some shit right now. And I said the same thing to LC. I said the same thing to Sam. I said, I know you're going through some shit. The only thing I said differently from LC to Sam, I said to LC, anything I can do to help with the move, you let me know. I said, if you've got it covered, then you got it covered. I said, if you need help, you let me know. I said the same thing to Sam, except Sam's not ready to move yet. He's gonna stay with his sister, save his money. And then he goes, Fears, I've already picked out where I'm going to live. I just don't have enough money yet. And I said, save up that moolah, buddy. I said, did you get your tax return check back? And he goes, no, I'm still waiting for it in the mail. I said, why don't you get direct deposit? And he was like, I just like to get a check so I can break up the money, like put some money in my savings and some money in my... I was like, okay. I'm like, well, whatever. I'm like, as long as you get the money. Fears has not got his tax return check back yet, but I did all right. They said I'm supposed to get $550 back. So, not too bad. Almost 1,000 back. You know, halfway to 1,000. I would have liked 1,000 back, you know. But, 550, that's not bad. So I said, save all that money, get that tax return check, buddy. I said, then you'll be ready to rock and roll. I said, Sam, it's so much better having your own place. Then you don't have to deal with shitty-ass roommates fucking you over like they did. I said, I'm not saying all your roommates fucked you over, but I said that girl fucked you over with having her cat come in and basically raping Yuna, not once, but twice. Yuna's liver couldn't take it. That's why Yuna passed away. And Yuna was the cutest little cat ever. And I know how much Sam loved that cat. So I was like, dude, take care of all your shit. I said, then we'll do axe throwing. He goes, fierce. He goes, you going to vlog it? And I was like, Sam, of course I'm going to vlog it. And he went, all right, fair enough. And I was like, why wouldn't I? You know? Just another vlog. Another vlog. That's right. Hero says, thanks for the love, D-Man. Yeah, give some love. Prayers, blessings, likes, comments, views, all that shit for heroes and villains, motherfucker. That's right. Let's see. Hero says, it's because, do you believe I'm still getting the subscriber views from the Bowser? Oh, yeah, I know, buddy. I know. Heroes, I'm still going to upload some more Mario stuff. I've yet to, I just wanted to upload different Mario stuff. I didn't want to do like a carbon copy of what Heroes and Villains was doing. You guys know, even though it's like almost one of the most, it's not the shittiest film ever, but it's one of the shittiest films ever. But Fears loved watching it as a kid. Oh, that's right. I'm going to upload the fucking Mario 1993 live action trailer. That's right. So that'll be one of the next few videos, buddy, because I don't like the entire movie, but I grew up on it, and I like some scenes. Like, Heroes, you know you like some scenes from that movie. Like, one of the best scenes is when they escape from jail, and then Luigi's like, Mario, what are we going to do? And he goes, number 1, we steal this car. Number 2, I'm driving. And then he gets in, and then they start driving in that fucking wacky police car, and then he's like, which way? And he's like, take the parkway. And then he goes in the tunnel, and he's like, perfect. And he's like, you said the parkway. And he's like, yeah. He goes, but I suggest the tunnel because I knew you'd go the opposite way I suggested. They go through the fucking tunnel, and they rocket fire right through the tunnel, and then the fucking fungus saves them, and then Mario is bitching and complaining about, hey, man, wasn't that, he goes, I saved us by my superior driving. And he's like, no, it wasn't. Luigi was like, the fucking fungus saved us and shot us out like a booger out of someone's nose. That's what saved us. And he's like, oh, man. He's like, come on. That's probably one of the greatest scenes out of the whole fucking movie. I love that movie, man, even though it's shit garbage, but it's great shit garbage. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, wow. Hero said that he almost got 600 back. That's not bad. For a tax return check back, that's not bad, buddy. Let's see. Dude, that Mario Kart is out of gas for now. You mad late. Oh, did you finish Mario Kart? Well, again, I haven't been watching your stuff lately, buddy, because I've been so busy with my shit, too. So, yeah. Well, thanks a lot for all the 13 people watching. Big shout out to D-Man, Larry, and Heroes, and Visions. And who else is in here? D-Man, and who else? Who else is in here? Richie. Girl Gamer. I don't know if she's still here. But shout out to Girl Gamer and J-Man. J-Man, I hope you and Mary feel better. At the start of this, I was a little worried. J-Man said right off the bat, I don't know if you guys heard, and I don't think J-Man will mind if I say this, but he said, hey, Fears, I just want to let you know, me and Mary are all right, but apparently they got into a car wreck on, when did they get into a car wreck? I don't want to lie. When they scroll up, he says, hey, Fears, I got into a car accident on Saturday, but Mary and I are fine. No worries. We're going to get our vehicle fixed on this Wednesday. Or I presume it's this Wednesday. He just said Wednesday. So give some love and prayers and blessings to J-Man, because, man, that's some scary shit. And I told J-Man right off the bat, a car can be replaced. A human being cannot be replaced. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yep. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get on with the topics. Today's topics, I'm going to be reviewing this, and I'm going to be reviewing this. Both of these are good movies, but man, this fucking true life story about Chris Kyle, I did some research on it. He's considered the deadliest sniper in the whole United States. I believe it was 160 confirmed kills. While he did four tours in Iraq. They consider him a war hero. 2 Purple Hearts. I believe he got the Medal of Honor too. I'm gonna have to relook up the stuff. But before I did this stream, I did a little research, and I don't know how to pronounce his wife's name. It's either Taya or Tay. I can't remember how she pronounces it, but man, and I've told you guys this story before. It sucks how he passed away. He was trying to help out another vet, and I guess the vet had so much post-traumatic stress, or he was going through some shit. And the way Chris would help out the vets is he would go out and he loved target practicing like visions, because he was a snipe shooter, or not a sniper. He was a sniper shooter, and he would take vets out that lost an arm or a leg or whatever, and he said, all right, you lost this arm, we'll use your other arm to shoot. And he took out some guy, and I guess the guy just, I don't know the whole story, but what I read online is the guy just got upset about something and ended up killing Chris Kyle, which is so fucked up. Like, I get it. I understand, like, you're going through some shit, but that gives you no right to shoot another human being, especially if the guy's trying to help you out. So it's so fucked up. Like, when I read about Chris Kyle's stuff, I was like, man, this guy seemed like he was the nicest dude ever. And he probably was, you know. War vet, good father, had 2 kids, a wife, church-going guy, served his country, and then some asshole vet takes him out. That's bullshit. That is complete bullshit, you know. And now that guy that shot him is going to be in jail forever, you know. And Chris was just trying to help him out. So that's so fucked up. So when I watched it, I was like, man, I felt so bad for him and his family. And when I watched the movie, I fell asleep last night because I was so tired before work. I watched half of it before I went into work, and then I watched the rest of it 2 hours ago. And as I watched it, I prayed for him, and I prayed for his wife and the rest of his family. But it's a good fucking movie. Man, Bradley Cooper did him justice and then some. The only thing I need to watch on it, there's a shitload of bonus features, so I'm going to watch the bonus features before I go into work tonight. But good fucking movie, man. Good fucking movie. Oh, I'm sorry, Heroes. Well, yeah, okay, never mind. My bad, Heroes. I got that wrong. Hero was saying, no, Fears, you almost got 600 back. I know. Another $50 and I would have got 600 back. But again, because I don't have a family and I haven't got married yet, I mean, I want to do all that. I guarantee you Heroes was going to get more, because Heroes can claim more people. You know, Heroes can claim his wife and his kids, and then that's why he got 4,500 back. That's a good tax return check back, buddy. Damn. Fears would like to have an extra 4,000, 4,500. But again, it's just me. It's just me here. No Mrs. Fears, no kiddos yet. The key word is yet. I'm always on the hunt to find a Mrs. Fears. She's out there. But I told Visions this, I told Heroes this. I've told you guys on camera and off camera. One of the biggest missions in the world is finding your soulmate, your love, your true love. I thought I did. I really wanted to marry Casey. I really did. But I'm just glad to be her friend, and I wish her well. Seems like she's doing all right. I said, how's your mom doing? I recently talked to her. She's like, oh, my mom's doing great. She goes, she was sick for a little while. I'm like, well, hey, send her my love. Tell her I said hi. She goes, oh, I will, John. Thanks for saying that. I was like, no worries, And I said, how's your job? I said, do you like the new job? And she was like, oh, yeah, it's going great. I was like, awesome. So I'm sure she's out there. I'm sure Mrs. Fears is out there. Where and when, I don't know, but hopefully soon, Anyway. But yeah, if you have not seen this film, so fucking good. And the movie's based on, I'll just review it now. I was going to start with the Star Wars highlight, but since I'm talking about it, I'll just review this one. The movie's based on, before he died, Chris Kyle wrote a book about, it's kind of like, the book he wrote was half a war story, half his life, like a bio of his life, and then the stories of other veterans, his own personal stories of his Army experience, his stories about being a vet and how you deal with being an Army vet and having a wife and kids. So it's a mixture. And then he took stories from his wife, like her perspective, and then stories from his kids and his family, and he kind of meshed it all in together into one big book. Unfortunately, I haven't read the book yet, but I looked up the book online, so I would love to read the book one day. But the movie is based on his own personal stories, his book, his stories from his wife, his stories from his friends and family, and then all of his co-workers that worked with him in the army, and then his sergeant, and it's a mixture of all that into what is called American Sniper. And one of the best directors on the goddamn, I hate to curse, but I will curse because he's one of the best directors / actors on the face of the fucking planet. Good old Clint Eastwood. You know, he's probably one of the toughest. I don't care that he's 80. He is still a tough man's man son of a bitch, you know? Like, there's no one tougher than Clint Eastwood, man. You know, yeah, go ahead. Make my day. Yeah, fucking Dirty Harry style. Pulls out a Magnum, and then Dirty Harry's all like, yeah, I'm just waiting. Yeah, go ahead and make a move. I'll blow your head off. You know? I love Dirty Harry. Yeah. I haven't seen, there's like, I believe 4 Dirty Harry movies. I've only seen one, but I need to see the others. But man, oh man, oh man, oh man, did Bradley Cooper do Chris Kyle justice, and then Clint Eastwood did a phenomenal job directing this. So definitely check it out. It's so good. Definitely, it's a fucking 10 out of 10 for Fears. So good. Some of the scenes are intense, though. All the war scenes, like, I mean, you see people get, like, literally shot, bam, straight in the head. One guy gets like, boop, 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 like 4 bullets to the chest, and sometimes I had to look away because I'm like, oh, shit. But it's real. It's real, you know? So I get, so some things are very graphic in the film, but probably my favorite scene, there's 2 favorite scenes, where he just graduates, Chris Kyle just graduates from being a SEAL, and it's hard to become, not only is it hard to become a SEAL, but they make it hard because they have to make him a perfect, like, fighting machine. So I get it. But it's even harder to be in SEAL Team 6, which is, like, the highest fucking, like, SEAL thing you can do. That's, like, the hardest thing you can possibly do. And one of my favorite scenes is he just graduated. He's out with his buddies in a bar. And his one buddy takes off his shirt, and they draw a fucking target on his back. And they're throwing darts in his fucking back. And I was like, 1, that's fucking hilarious. 2, that must hurt like a son of a bitch. But then he ends up meeting his wife, Tay, for the first. It's either Taya or Tay. I can't remember how you pronounce her name. So that's one of my favorite scenes where they start getting to know each other. And the girl that betrayed Tay, super hot. And I've seen the real Tay, Chris Kyle's wife, in real life, like a picture of her. She's pretty hot. So, Chris, you did a good job, buddy, picking your lady, because she's pretty hot. No disrespect, just giving credit where credit is due. So that's one of my favorite scenes. Another one of my favorite scenes is when, like, Chris Kyle at his peak of emotional stress. Like, there's bombs going off. There's fucking firefight everywhere. And then literally Chris just grabs his cell phone, calls his wife in the middle of a fucking war zone, like a battle. And he's like, babe, I've had it. I've had it with this shit. Like, I can't take it anymore. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm ready to come home. You know, I've done 4 tours, you know, of duty. I put in my fucking dues. I can't take this shit anymore. I'm coming home. I miss you. I miss the kids. And she's like, babe, just come home. Just come home. Just come home now. And he's like, I'm on my way. I can't take it anymore. I'm fucking coming home. That's one of the best scenes out of the whole fucking movie, because you can tell how much stress he's going through, how much he's dedicated to his country, you know? And most people don't do 4 tours of duty, you know? Like, some people thought that was excessive, but he loved his country so much. And it's confirmed. I believe, when I looked online, let me look right now. I'm pretty sure they labeled him as the most deadliest sniper in all of military history, and I believe he still holds the record for, he has 160 for confirmed kills. Let's see, how many kills did Chris Kyle have? I believe it's 100. Yeah, I was right. 160, a $20,000 bounty was issued for his death and soon increased to $80,000 while Chris Kyle did his 4 tours in Iraq. Chris Kyle's reputation as the deadliest sniper in American military history, people would give him the nickname as the Legend. Out of 255 claimed kills, 160 were confirmed. But some people think that he had a total of 255, but only 160 were confirmed. His farthest confirmed kill took place in 2008 near Sadir City, and it was at a record 2,100 yards away. Damn, that's fucking far. And he took out, in the movie, he took out like one of the most deadliest snipers in Iraq that was like picking off Marines and shit. And that's a hard scene to watch because, you know, he's like, oh, well, fuck this guy. He's like, he's killing my brothers and fucking Marines and shit. And then they're like, Chris, don't take the shot because then you'll alert the enemy to our area and you'll fuck us over. And he's like, I can do it. And they're like, there's no way you can make that shot. He goes, it's too fucking far. And they're like, and his sergeant in the movie was like, I'm telling you, you shoot, it's going to give away our presence, and then we're fucked. And then he goes, I can take out I can take him out. He goes, I think I can do it. And then his partner that was standing beside him in the movie's like, look, dude, if you got the shot and you think you can do it, and you know for a fact you can do it, take your fucking shot. And he did, and he fucking took that fucker out. So, but that's a long way. 2,100 yards away. Holy shit. So I was right. 160. I just wanted to make sure because I didn't want to disrespect him and I didn't want to lie. I was like, I'm pretty damn sure, but 160 confirmed kills. But people think that he had 255 because it says out of 255 claimed kills, the military confirmed 160. And his farthest confirmed kill took place in 2008, 2,100 yards away. Holy Jesus, that's a long way. So yeah, so it's a good movie. It's a movie about a bunch of different stuff. It's a movie about family, friends, how much you love your country, military service, what military families go through, what a soldier goes through. I would suggest watching it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. Hero says, no lie, my channel has been getting some momentum in the last 2 days. Oh shit. So what? So Heroes, you just told us what, 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago that you hit, well, no, it was probably more than that. Probably 20 minutes ago that you hit 5K. So in 20 minutes, he's already up to 5,010 subs. That's pretty fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome. I feel so blessed, and it's thanks to the viewers. Well, I would say it's more than that, Heroes. It's the viewers, loyal friends like me giving you support, your family giving you support. Those videos that you've been making, like you said, the shorts have been helping out, plus all the Mario shit helped. So I would say it's a combination of all that. So yeah. What's up, Pixel? Pixel says, Tommy NC 2010 once did a video saying snipers are cowards and that cowboys are assholes. Well, let me put it this way, Pixel. Tommy's entitled to his opinion. Chris Kyle definitely was not an asshole. He was a cowboy. He was both. He was a soldier, but he also liked being a cowboy because Chris Kyle is from Texas, was from Texas, and that's where he met his wife. So I don't think cowboys are assholes, and I definitely don't think American war heroes are assholes. You know, especially not Chris Kyle. Oh my God, he achieved so much. The only thing I don't like about his life is the way he went out, and I've said that many times. Like, I understand that war vet was going through a whole bunch of shit, but that gives him no right to shoot somebody, let alone another vet trying to help you out. He's like, hey man, I'm just trying to help you out, brother. And the guy's like, oh no, fuck you, and then just shoots him. That's so cowardly, you know? Like, to take out another vet, and the vet that had such a big heart, because when I watched the movie, I watched some of the bonus features, Pixel. I haven't watched them all, but I'm going to watch the rest of the bonus features after I'm done. And his wife said, I feel bad for that Marine, but now that Marine killed my husband, and now that I'm not sure that Marine, that vet, because he was SEAL, so he's not in the Marine. I'm sorry. That vet, she goes, I feel bad for him, but he took out my husband, and that's messed up when Chris was just trying to help him out. And then she goes, that's how big of a heart that Chris had. He goes, not only did he like his other vets, but he had so much love for his family and his friends, love for his country, all that shit. So I have mad fucking respect for Chris Kyle. Mad fucking respect. And so I agree with Chris's wife that, yeah, I feel bad for that vet. I do feel bad for that guy, but not a lot, because he took out another vet trying to help him out. And now that guy has to rot in jail, and it could have been avoided. So that's the only thing about the movie I didn't like. The way, like, you see it. You see the guy in the distance, like the way they shot it. She's like, hey, where are you going? And she's like, and they're making out, him and his wife at the end. And he's like, I got to go out. He goes, a Marine, I keep saying Marine, not a Marine. He goes, a vet's mother called me, said, hey, can you help my son out? And then he said, so I thought I'd take him out and we'd go shooting and grab something to eat and just, talk about what's going on in his life. And she's like, all right, well, hurry back. And all of a sudden, he's like, I'll be back in a couple hours. And then all of a sudden, you see the door close. And as the door's closing, you see his wife, Tay, kind of like look out of the door. And you see the guy right there. And the guy looks right at the wife. And then as the door closes, then it fades out to black. And then it says, that day, Chris Kyle was killed by the very veteran that he was trying to help out. And I was like, that's so fucking messed up, man. So, yeah. It's very sad. It's very tragic. But he will live on. So I'm not trying to be melodramatic or any sappy, but I did pray, Visions, Pixel, everybody. I did pray for him and his family while I watched this movie. It's such a good fucking movie, though. Check it out. So good. I'm so glad I got it. So glad I got it. So good. I'll probably watch it again this weekend because it's that fucking good. So yeah. Let's see. Hero says, okay, I have to go. Some classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I'm on season 6, episode 11. Oh yeah, there you go, buddy. Well, you know what? Speaking of turtles, buddy, check this shit out. Oh yeah, buddy, that's right. Oh yeah. Dude, the whole fucking collection. And you know what? The only Heroes, before you go, the only thing I've done, I've took off the plastic, but I've yet to open up this bitch. But, oh man, did Fears love watching this as a kid. Listen, I've said it a million times. You can be 5 years old or you can be 190. Fucking cartoons will never get old. The only cartoons that Fears isn't like, as we all know, is anime. No anime for Fears. But fucking Bugs Bunny, some fucking Looney Tunes, some fucking Roadrunner. And I remember as a kid, I'd be like, fucking Roadrunner, you son of a bitch. I'm like, one of these days, Wile E. Coyote will, hunt your ass down, and he will fucking get you, and he'll fucking have you for dinner or lunch. But classically, he never did. And the Coyote's hilarious. He fucking, fly off a cliff and then, freeze frame in fucking midair and then hold up a sign and it says, oh no, and then he'd fall down. And I'm like, that would never happen. You wouldn't just magically float in midair and then fucking hold up a sign and say, oh shit, later, and then fucking fly down. But that's how great he is. That's how great he is. Hero says, see you all in the Discord. All right, peace, heroes. Enjoy those Ninja Turtle cartoons, buddy. And good luck on the rest of the packing, man. I hope it all goes well. So, anyway, 10 out of 10. Those are my favorite scenes. Literally, the New York Post said the year's most extraordinary film. When did they make this? They made this. So it's a little older. It's a little old. They made it in 2014. But it's still valid, man. It's such a good fucking movie. All right. Let's see. Hero says, let's trade. I'll give you back the Punisher movie for that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle DVD set. What do you say? Now that's a gift. Oh, no, buddy. Dude, the Punisher is fucking awesome. He's my favorite anti-hero. You got to have it, man. You got to keep it. You got to keep it, buddy. Listen, Fears will never get rid of my Ninja Turtles. You know what? Heroes, I love you like a brother, but fuck Leonardo. It's all about fucking Mikey, man. Mikey's the party animal. He's the party dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm just joking, Heroes. I like all. I'm just joking. I like all the turtles, but I don't know. When I was a kid, I understand why I thought Leonardo was so boring because he's the leader. He has to be the responsible one. But Fears was so goofy as a kid. I related more to Mikey and to Raph because I was always getting mad, when I was a little kid. Because I got bullied a lot as a little kid. So I related. I'll be honest, though, I related more to Mikey, though. But my buddy Eric's favorite one is Raph. So yeah. But man, it's all about Mikey. Dudes. He goes, 2 words to save all of our housing problems. Timeshare. That is one of the greatest fucking lines in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. And then all of a sudden, Heroes, you know where I'm going with this. Not Mikey. Donatello comes up over to Mikey and bumps him on the top of the head. And he goes, not quite ripe yet. And then all of a sudden, Raph's like, I'm out of here. And then he's like, fine, leave. We don't need you. And all this other shit. Timeshare. Oh, I fucking lost my goddamn mind. Oh, it was fucking hilarious. I'll take it even if it's open. Oh, yeah, I'll never live that down. Oh, Quentin, pretty much ripped me a new asshole. I didn't think, listen, Scout's honor, I didn't think you guys would matter. I swear to God, Heroes, the next time I buy you a gift, I will not open it. I just don't have it in the collection. Now I finally, a few months ago, after I gave you I finally bought that Punisher movie myself. Now it's finally in the collection, and it's on Blu-ray. But what I'm saying is when I bought it for you, I hadn't got it yet. So I was like, you know what? I'm like, he won't mind. I'm like, he won't care. I opened it up, watched it. I was like, damn, this fucking movie's really good. And then I wrapped it, and then I bought your son all those, I bought your son 4 or 5 of those books. Because I'm like, every little kid loves dinosaurs. I know I did. Every little kid loves Legos. I did growing up. Every kid loves sharks. So I said, well, I want to get him a gift, but I want to get him a gift that him and his dad can do together. And I went, I'm like, these will be cool. I'm like, Elsie can read him all this information about sharks and fucking Legos and dinosaurs and shit. So yeah, I promise you, the next time I get you a gift, buddy, I'm not opening it. Then Quentin, all those other guys can't say shit. They probably will. They'll probably find something. Oh, Fears, you didn't fucking wrap it right. Da-da-da-da-da. They'll find something, Heroes. But at least they won't say anything about me opening a gift because lesson learned. Lesson learned, buddy. Let's see. Oh, that's sweet you watched it. He said, I was watching both movies yesterday. That's what's up. Dude, the fucking Punisher is fucking awesome. Awesome. I love his backstory. It's a shame that the Punisher's family died, but if they didn't die, then he wouldn't have turned into the badass that he is. Oh, you want to kill my family? Well, guess what? All bets are off, motherfuckers. I'm coming for you. And then the way he it's in different stories, it's different how he gets his Punisher t-shirt. Like in the movie, his son bought him, before his son and his mom dies, he's like, hey dad, me and mom were at a flea market and I bought this shirt for you. And then he tells the story. He's like, the owner of the shop said it keeps away evil spirits. And then he's like, hey, do you like it, Dad? He's like it. I love it, But then in the comic books, that I've read, I haven't read everything about the Punisher, but I've read a lot because I did read those a lot when growing up. One of them, he just takes his tactical vest and just spray paints the fucking skull on. So it's different how he gets his fucking skull. But the skull is one of the coolest things about his costume. Sometimes he'll put his fucking tactical military gear on. Other times he'll just have his black jeans on with the black shirt, and then he wears that huge long ass black trench coat, and then he has all the guns hidden inside. So either way he looks is awesome. Every single movie has done every single version of how he looks. The old 80s one, they had him in the shirt, and then he had black leather pants on. And then in the 2004-5 movie where Thomas Jane did it, he had the black fucking trench coat. Then the one that I gave Heroes, he had all of his tactical fucking gear on and shit, and he spray painted it on his bulletproof vest. So they've done it every single way. Then John Berthenhall, he did the same thing. He sometimes wore just a t-shirt with the fucking trench coat or the fucking black leather jacket or whatever, and then in some scenes they had him in the tactical gear. So either way, he looks like a fucking badass. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have it. You didn't have to buy another one. I would have just gave it back. Well, no, I gave that to you as a gift, buddy. Plus, I bought mine I bought yours brand new. I bought mine secondhand. I found it at where did I find it? Did I find it at? Was it a Goodwill or was it a flea market? Not a flea market. No, it was at Goodwill. It wasn't at a garage sale. It was at Goodwill. Not Punisher. I got you. You were watching both the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies. Catch up on the comments faster. Listen, I'm trying, buddy. You know me. Well, dude, when you get a chance, buy this fucking thing. Because, dude, look at this. Hang on. What does it say? All 10 seasons of the classic TV series. 193 episodes. Damn, that's a lot of episodes. And over 3 hours of special features. That's what's up. I can't wait to tackle this bad boy. But you know what? All this shit I still have to watch. Look at this. And now I'm starting to like run out of space, so I've been putting them like on the TV thing over here. Crazy. But you know what? You know fears is policy. There's never enough movies. At least in my life there isn't. So yeah. Alright, that's enough American Sniper. But I'm telling you, very rarely does Fears give a 10 out of 10. It's a fucking 10 out of 10. What a great fucking movie. So good. So good. Alright, time for this one. I know it's a romantic comedy, but Hugh Jackman, he's a badass. He can play a badass like action hero. He can do funny. He's fucking hilarious as he's funny as like Wolverine, perfect example. He's an action hero, he's a superhero, but Wolverine, he's a smart ass, but the way he plays him hilarious. Like his version of Wolverine is really funny. Alright, heroes, peace out. He says, take care, gotta go. Hey man, let me know how the rest of the packing goes. I hope it goes nice. I hope it goes smoothly, buddy. Hope it goes smoothly. DVD Blu-ray guy says, let's see them all. You're a Punisher. Okay. I don't know if let's see here. I don't know if they're on this shelf, buddy, or if they're in my, I have a little Blu-ray shelf in my bedroom. So I don't really want to get up and, stop the show to go get them. But I believe the old 80s one is... Oh, it's somewhere... Oh, there it is. The old 80s one is right here. This is the only one. DVD Blu-ray guy, this is the only one that I need to get on Blu-ray. So this is the only one that I have just on DVD. So the other two I've got on Blu-ray, but I need to get this on Blu-ray. So whenever I do get it on Blu-ray, I'll just give this to Randall, or if LC wants it, or if anybody in the community wants it, I'll give it to them. But anyway, I know that this is a romantic comedy, but it's funny. Plus, I love time travel movies. It's not a 10 out of 10, but I definitely would give it a 9 out of 10. He can play anything. He can play drama. He can play action. Hugh Jackman's even been in horror movies. Or, well, not horror. He's been in, he's been in thriller movies where he played, like, a real scary, creepy dude. So he can do it all, man. At least in my eyes, he can. To each their own. Everyone has their own opinion. But this one, he plays... a guy from the 1800s. It's like the 1800s of New York. So like when New York was just starting to build a bunch of buildings and bridges and stuff, that's where he's from. Kate is from like. So he goes. When a rip in time brings a charming 19th century bachelor and a 21st century woman together. So he's from the 19th century, and she's from the 21st century, and I believe Kate is from the year 2011, I believe, is when they made... Let's see, when did they make this movie? Oh, I'm sorry. They made it in 2001, but I think it's set in... I think the movie is set like in 2004, 2005, I believe. So, yeah, something like that. It's got great actors in it. Like this guy. That guy was in the... he was in some of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, and he also played John in the Garfield movie. And then this guy he was in Adam Sandler's Billy Madison. I mean, that guy's been in fucking everything. Now that guy, he looks super young in this because they made it in 2001, but now he's like super old because he's fucking been in every movie alive, you know? And then Meg Ryan's been in everything. Oh, and then this guy, I don't remember his name. This guy, though, you guys know him. He's been in like some of the Wolverine movies. He was in 3 of the Scream movies. You know, he played Cotton Weary. He played Cotton Weary. So yeah. So it's basically about this guy is the descendant to Leopold, and Leopold is the inventor of the elevator in the movie. And he finds a rip in time, and he jumps off a bridge. So the time traveler goes back to a day in the 1800s, essentially to the 19th century, and follows his family member because he's the descendant of Leopold. So he's like, well, wouldn't it be great if I got to go follow him around? So he follows him around. Leopold kind of finds out about him, and he's like, why is this dude following me around? So Leopold follows him, and then Leopold thinks that, oh God, this guy's about to jump off the bridge and commit suicide. So Leopold tries to save him, but really he's jumping off the bridge because he's trying to go through that rift in time, and that's the only way to get back to the present, by jumping off a certain bridge, and he goes through this like kind of time portal or whatever. Leopold grabs him, and the guy's like, let go, it's fine, like, I'm going back to my time period. Leopold, of course, doesn't understand. Leopold slips and falls off the bridge, and they both go back to the present. And then he's like, I'm going to find out a way to get you back, but you have to stay in this apartment. Do not fucking walk outside. Of course, Leopold gets curious, so he walks outside. He sees the same bridge that he looked at from back in the 19th century when it was being built. He's like, oh, good Lord, the bridge still stands. I can't believe it, and then the time travel guy ends up getting hurt because now all the elevators are stopping working because if you bring Leopold to the present, he didn't invent the elevator. So all the elevators start not working in the present. So the guy falls down the fucking elevator shaft, breaks like a leg or arm or some shit. He's in the hospital. So now Leopold has to fend for himself at the time traveler's apartment. So he gets curious. He starts talking to Meg Ryan's character, Kate, and then they end up dating, and then the rest is history. So it's a good movie. Like I said, it's not a perfect 10, but it's a funny, romantic. It's got a little bit of everything. It's a time travel movie. It's romantic. It's a romantic comedy. It's got a little bit of drama. The time travel scenes are pretty sweet. I definitely recommend it. But I recommend this one way over the other one. Watch this first. Then if you get time, watch this. But my favorite scene is probably... I have 2 favorite scenes. Probably when Leopold and the time traveler are like bickering, and he's like, I'm trying to save your life, you asshole. And he's like, it's fine. I'm jumping off this bridge. He goes, you won't understand, but I'm a time traveler. You're fine. Leave me alone. And he's like, no, I'm not going to let you commit suicide. And he's like, you're an idiot. I'm not trying to commit suicide. Let go of my hand. I'll be fine. That scene's great when they time travel back to the present. So that's my favorite scene. My other favorite scene is where Leopold gets a job and he starts doing a commercial. And he's like, rich, creamy butter. Is there anything more comforting? I say there is, and then he goes into the fucking, the creamy butter commercial. That is probably the second favorite scene. It's fucking hilarious. So check it out. 9 out of 10. Pretty good stuff. All right. to end the stream, I did talk to you guys about the Star Wars convention yesterday, but I forgot to tell you guys the highlights of it. Because me and LC started talking about certain things, and then we got off topic, and I was like, I forgot to talk about some of the convention. So, I would say the top 5 highlights were, one, the things that I bought. So I got some cool replicas. The other things I bought were pretty good. Got some pretty good deals. Not the best deals, but I got some pretty good deals. I will admit, Visions, getting $5 off that off the dice that Han Solo puts on his dashboard of the Millennium Falcon. I did look online like how you did. They're actually selling for online like a shitload, buddy. But so technically, getting $5 off of that was a pretty good deal. But at the time, I was like, is it a really good deal? I'm like, $10 off would have been a better deal. $20 off would have been even better. But I'm like, to each their own. At least I got something off. But when you said that in the stream yesterday, Visions, I was like, it's not that I didn't believe you. I was just like, I'm going to look for myself and see how much they're going online. Visions was right. They're expensive. I checked Amazon. I checked eBay. I'm like, holy shit, these things are fucking expensive. I was like, I did get a deal. So I would say the second highlight, I can't remember if it was a vendor's birthday or if it was Jeff's cousin or something, but we celebrated someone's birthday at the convention. Jeff got on this megaphone and was like, hey guys, I don't mean to interrupt the convention, but everybody come over. He goes, we made a cake. He goes, hopefully there's enough slices for everybody at the convention. He goes, we're going to slice it into tiny little pieces so everybody gets a piece. So I got to have some cake. We celebrated Jeff's buddy or his pal or his cousin or whoever's. I got some of the happy birthday song for the vlog. I didn't get it all, but I got some of it. Got a video of the cake, of him cutting the cake. So I'd say that was a pretty cool highlight. The third highlight, I would have to say, they had some good merch there. I'll be honest, even though it was a Star Wars convention, like Heroes said, I would have liked to have a little bit. It would have been good if there was some DC stuff there, some Marvel. But I understand why most of it was Star Wars, because it was a Star Wars convention. But I would have liked to have a little bit of other things, to check out. But the stuff I got was pretty good. But they did have some vintage stuff, some new stuff, some in the middle stuff. They had pretty much anything and everything. The coolest Star Wars thing that I saw, I didn't buy it because I've got plans for my bathroom. You guys know I'm turning my entire bathroom into a Ghostbusters shrine. In about a month or two, I'm going to buy a Ghostbusters shower curtain and Ghostbuster rugs for my bathroom. But the coolest thing there that I saw on someone's table, I'm walking by, I thought it was a blanket of Han Solo in the carbonite, and they said, it does look like a blanket, but they said, no, it's actually a shower curtain. And I was like, oh, that's pretty fucking hilarious. So it was a long-ass shower curtain, but they folded it up to make it look like a blanket. So at first I was like, is that a blanket? They're like, no. They're like, we could see why someone would think it's a blanket, but they said, in essence, it's a shower curtain. So I said, oh, that's pretty cool. So yeah. I would say the fifth highlight would be probably the movie prop guy table. He didn't bring a lot of props, but the props I don't want to say props. His replica props that he brought were spot on. The coolest replica he had, it was way too expensive, but he said, oh yeah, Fears, I bought this one in Europe. He goes, and it was pretty heavy. I said, do you mind if I take a photo with it? So I did take a photo of it. I'm going to Instagram it whenever I get some time. It weighed about maybe 20, 25 pounds. It was heavy. Held up, it was a complete recreation replica of Luke Skywalker's lightsaber from Return of the Jedi, where he constructs a new one and it's green. I believe it was that one. I believe it was. Yo, Pretend Stories. What's up? Better late than never, because I'm about to end the show, buddy, but cheers to you. Thanks a lot for coming. By the way, thanks for all the likes. I appreciate it. I've got 5 likes on this show, so I can't thank you guys enough. Anyway, that's about it, guys. So I hope everyone enjoyed the show, and it was nice to hang out with you guys for a little bit. Probably tonight I'm gonna get some dinner. and I'm gonna get a nap in before work, and I'm gonna try and get some videos in. I don't know if I'll get any videos uploaded tonight. I may, but I'm definitely gonna work on some more videos. So anyway, time for some shout outs. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my friend Heroes and Villains Collectibles. He is up to 5,000. Well, the last time he told me he's up to 5,010. So probably by the end of the night he'll be, God knows how much he'll have. But be sure to give him a like, sub, a comment, some views, some support, some love. All that rolled into one. Check him out on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Check out his Discord. It's just at Heroes and Villains Collectibles. Check out my buddy Randy. His first channel is Cameo Man 2021. His second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Check out Pixel, Lord of those pylons at Pixel Protocol. He said he's got some more footage coming, so Pixel, let me know. Fingers crossed. Check out my buddy, my pal, Lord Visions. That's right. Visions. Almighty Visions at www.exhumvisions.com. Buy some cool shit. Why? Visions, why don't you tell them? You guys know what I'm going to say. Because Visions is a cool, epic motherfucker. And he sells great merchandise. And last but certainly not least, follow Fears, Lord Fears, at the main channel, FearsMan26 on YouTube. Follow Fears Vlogs, the second channel, the vlog channel / podcast channel. And if you get time, walk on over to TikTok. Get on that TikTokage at FearsMan26. All right. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. Keep in touch. And this is Fears signing off. Vision says, thanks, Fears. Hey, buddy. No worries. All right. Peace. Deuces. I'll see you guys later. Peace!